What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. So, the story that I came to bring you was about Idris Elba because I'm so pleased that he has selected a sista as his woman to be, you know. But I can't get into this without highlighting a few other things. You know, I always tell you that every single day, in all avenues of this society, every single day, there's an endless stream of events of white people starting shit with black people. They are the shit starters on the earth. They are the provocateurs. They're the ones who keep shit going. They are the reason why the rest of humanity can't get about the business of just living an authentic existence as creatures created by the divine. And I think that when I feel it, I'm going to, no matter what it is that I'm covering or talking about, I'm going to start rolling out some of those for you just so you can see them in real time. Whether or not I cover them or not is not really the most important thing. Some I may go into and then maybe I just won't. I think just the knowledge of them might be enough, you know, at this point. I also want to say before I get started that if you're somebody that's listening to me for the first time, or you don't know anything about the Jedi, you need to understand this. Miss me with typing that shit about get to the point and you're talking too slow. Fuck you and the bitch that gave birth to you. I am an intellectual. I'm someone who speaks from the heart. And when you speak from the heart and from your soul, shit doesn't come out like it's a goddamn robot. You want that, you go to a different channel or get your ass completely off the internet. Don't waste time typing your shit to me, because all I do is delete your comment and block your ass from this damn channel. If you don't have the basic intellectual capacity to just take your cursor and click forward and see, well, when does he really start getting into it, then you're the worst type of pathetic piece of crap that ever walked, and you don't deserve to even take up air on the earth. Understand that. So I needed to get that in because I saw some of those comments on my video that I put out about Quincy Jones, and so and I mostly saw those on my Jedi Revolution channel. I don't think I've really checked the comments on my other channel, the Jedi, so whatever. But just know that, you know what I'm saying, this is not that type of channel. We're not into that here. You understand? So take your ass someplace else, because if you notice, nobody responded to your bullshit. So take your ass and get to stepping. Now, before we get to Idris, everybody, because there's a few things that I want to say about him, and this is the perfect excuse for me to be able to talk about him. Here's just some random ones that from today. All right, and this isn't everything. This isn't everything that I saw, and this is just what we know about. You see? So here's the first one. India Arie calls out Justin fake-ass Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon for stealing from her. Alright? Apparently, and this is the one I did scan to see what it was about, because you guys know I don't ever read the articles in advance. But I did scan this one, and apparently she had an album that was called Songversations, and they did a skit on his show that they called that. You see? So once again, and both of them are very musical. Like, just, you know, they do a lot of musical stuff together. Even when they were on Saturday, when Jimmy Fallon was on Saturday Night Live, they would always do a bunch of, you know, musical stuff. You know, Jimmy Fallon is very much into music. You remember he would dance with Michelle Obama when she come on the show, and he has artists that come on there and do songs from other people and stuff. So music is a big part of what Jimmy Fallon does. And we know who Justin Timberlake is. I offer that background on Jimmy Fallon just to lay foundation to say that this is someone who would be aware that that was a term from India Irie. You see? So even in this climate of hashtag Me Too and all the bullshit, again, as I say to my sisters, that don't include you. That don't include you. So no need for you to be getting sympathetic and joining any movements that white heifers are passionate about, because they're never passionate about anything that affects you, period. You see? And so where will be the hashtag Me Too for men stealing from India Irie? Oh, she's a black woman, so it don't matter. My bad. All right, next story, Jedi. Move on, move on. All right, here's one. 6 black Princeton students walk out. This is at Princeton. Walk out of class because the white devil-ass professor kept saying nigger. All right. Oh, but it says it, but it gets worse. So I may have to read this one, y'all, because like I said, I just saw the header. I'm like, okay, that's one. All right, we're gonna look at this real quick because it looks short. Yeah, this is short. Okay. Anthropology professor Lawrence Rosen, that's a fake ass Zionist Jew, found out the hard way that saying the N-word with a hard R while lecturing on cultural freedoms has serious repercussions. On Tuesday, a total of 6 African students walked out of his lecture after he used the racial slur multiple times. His intention was to deliver a gut punch, but the reaction from the class wasn't exactly what he was expecting. I want to say this. He used it multiple times because they didn't get up and crack his teeth like they were supposed to the first time he used it. You see, a new day has come, my people. If you want something you never had before, you got to do shit you never did before. And we know who this devil is every damn day. So it's like I always tell you, it's not about what they do, it's about what are we going to do. Student Devin Holliday told the Daily Princetonian that the fake Zionist was describing what is acceptable as free speech as opposed to what does not qualify. His example did more than get the room's attention. Quote, "What is worse, a white man punching a black man or a white man calling a black man nigger?" Rosen reportedly asked the class. But you notice in both of those, the black man is the victim. Again, the subconscious speaking, I always tell you. Because the examples he says is, what's worse, a white man punching a black man or a white man calling a black man a nigger? You see? Not what's worse, a black man punching a white man, you see? So again, the subconscious always speaks. So in his mind, we must be a victim. Even just giving a hypothetical example, you see? Princeton students walk out. We don't need that. Okay, the fake ass then repeated the word 2 more times, shocking the class. You see, the shock should have been when one of them got up and knocked his grill into his fucking spinal cord. Student Destiny Salter said that the black students were looking at each other with confused expressions. No, not confused. They should have been looking at each other like, you ready? You ready? Are you ready? Let's go. On their faces as they wondered if their ears had actually deceived them. That's when Malachi Bird reportedly asked the fake devil if he was going to keep using the slur. Quote, "So are you going to keep using the N-word?" Holiday told the Daily Princetonian. The fake ass allegedly responded saying that he would continue as long as deemed as deemed it necessary. I'm sure they meant as he deemed it necessary. You see what I'm saying? Again, when do you get up and crack his fucking teeth? We're not having the proper reaction to shit, everybody. Let you stand in somebody's kitchen and hold your hand over an open flame on the stove and you don't have no reaction. Think about how people respond to that. Because they'd be like, wait, that bitch is not having no reaction and that flame is right on their damn hand. You see, certain things require a certain reaction. You don't get a choice. Bird walked out. He was later joined by several other students who were appalled that the fake ass ignored the students' objections. Holiday also said, again, he ignored it because we're not having a proper reaction. Words don't do shit, everybody. We all learned sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. We learned that when we were fucking kids. That's why he continued. You see? I don't want to read no more of this because I'm getting worked up. Let's move to the next thing. I'm over it. Here's one. Who's this? Whitewashed bust of Queen Nefertiti has people scratching their heads. You see? They're determined that they're going to be where they don't fucking exist. You see? But what made this one especially interesting is because the very next one is, while Philly fans riot and destroy property. Oh no, that's not the one. History Channel portrays Hannibal as black. White people cry foul over historical revisionism, but they will fucking put a white fucking Nefertiti up. There's no white bitch walking the earth right now named Nefertiti. Huh? Hear this again. There's not a single white bitch walking the earth right now named Nefertiti. There's a bitch named Chrissy. Or Jessica. You see what I'm saying? Or Trista or some bullshit. You see? Double standard. Double standard. And Hoda Kotb, well, I don't know what the fuck she claims to be. But the moment they pull that off, she should have fucking karate chopped that shit right off the table and let it crack on the floor. What? We're not reading it. I'm over it. Look at this shit. I love this tweet. Hoppo, who this woman? That is classic. That is classic. Oh my God, I can't. Listen, for the record, again, white people, your white ass could not survive in Egypt today. You didn't exist in Egypt then. You are not the ancient Egyptians. You don't have the requisite to even be on the mother continent. The first requisite is you must have melanated skin, which protects you from the sun and indeed makes you thrive in the sun by producing vitamin D for your body. Sat your ass the fuck down. You see? Oh, but here they're outraged, everybody. The History Channel portrayed Hannibal as black and they lost their mind. History Channel's newest documentary series, Barbarians Rising, tackles the fall of Rome over the course of 700 years of invasions. However, the most recent episode that aired Monday depicts Hannibal of Carthage as a black man. And many white history buffs are crying foul over the historical inaccuracy. But they're still giving you that white Jesus. No way in goddamn hell Jesus was a white man. Period. First of all, in order to be a prophet from God, you can't be evil. And since white people are evil, that's why no prophet in all of fucking history is white. Period. No prophets, no angels. Huh? No holy people are white. None. 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 So what they do, the holiest guy they have walking around the earth right now in a fucking Givenchy dress is the Pope. Huh? By default, he can't be holy. He doesn't have the requisite. He doesn't have the requisite. Doesn't have the requisite. Anyways, I'm not reading this. I'm over it. Their ass hurt. This is the other one I wanted to highlight because when we have justifiable reasons to riot, which is the only time we riot, you know, what did Dr. King say? Rioting is the voice of the oppressed, or something like that. You know, we have real reason to riot and burn shit up when we have. But one sporting event and white people lose their fucking mind. You see? They lose their mind. While Philly fans riot and destroy property, Fox host says law enforcement should relax. But just trying to go in and get food after Hurricane Katrina, when people were standing on their roofs of their houses and you were considered a refugee and a looter and all of it, and they came out with guns aimed at you. You see? The double standard and the forked tongue of this white devil. The Philadelphia Eagles' stunning win over the New England Patriots at Super Bowl this past Sunday promoted a night of raucous celebrating. Not going to read it because everybody there was white. We don't do that. We don't do that. And my statement is backed up by the fact that Fox News is saying that law enforcement should relax. Because if it was us, they would be saying, well, where are the police? We understand why this unrest is being allowed, and where's law enforcement, and what's coming of this, what's going on in the country, and all the bullshit. You see? So I'm over it. I'm just over it. The violent pandemonium exposed a racist double standard. However, as conservatives stopped short of calling the event exactly what the fuck it was, a riot. Frenzied fans were seen setting fires, flipping police cars, and even toppling city light poles. Huh? Where was the water cannons, everybody? Huh? Did anybody see footage of that? Did anybody see that? Maybe the Jedi missed it. Huh? I'm sure there was water cannons, huh? I'm sure there was rubber bullets and riot gear police. I'm sure I missed the horse-mounted fucking brigade and all of it. I'm sure it's me. I'm just getting worked up for no reason. Damn it, Jedi. I'm sure they had all that stuff out there. Psh, I don't know what I was thinking. Just crazy me. Crazy me. I don't know why I do it. No, because there was none of that. This is a sick psychology. Do you understand? Who does that? They do that. They do that. Time and again, that's what we see. And when there's even going to be a verdict for an injustice against us, they already call out extra fucking police and start shutting off streets and helicopters overhead and the bullshit. White motherfuckers do this shit every time there's a major sporting event, and we never see them in place ready for their white ass. We never see it. I wonder if there was any arrests. Okay, this isn't too long, so we'll read it. We'll scan it. A report published by Fox News following Philly's Super Bowl win confirmed most of the rioters Sunday night were fucking white. And we take objection to this most shit. they were all white. Because we don't do that. You understand? We don't do that. We just don't do that. It describes some of the participants as looters, but outwardly avoids labeling them as rioters. A far cry from what the network has done in the past to describe black protesters in cities like Baltimore and Ferguson. Fox News headline reader Carly somebody noted that Philly is under a little bit of duress after the celebration got a little rowdy. This is a nice celebration, co-host Brian Asswipe added sarcastically. This should be a time for law enforcement to relax. Fellow host Steve DeCoy said the fan celebration simply went haywire. See? Listen, I only bring this, everybody, to show you I have to keep reminding my people and drilling it into your head, your calcified brains, about who the fuck you're dealing with, who these people are. This is who they are. Period. And it's time you be just as alert for them and on notice as if you were going to walk out into some area and somebody said, you know, there's rattlesnakes out there. You need to be on notice. You would be vigilant as a motherfucker. You might not even go out there. You'd take the same approach with this enemy. Wherever they exist and breathe, this is who they are in all these examples I'm showing you. And as I said before, this is just this is only a portion of what I saw today. And even of everything that I saw, what I saw is just what I saw. I'm sure there's untold stacks of shit that we don't know about that just today have happened. Because every single day, all day, around the clock is something with their ass. It's something. It's something. I don't know if I'm reading the rest of this because I'm getting worked up. Somehow it seems there's a line drawn in the sand where destruction of property because of sports victory is okay and acceptable in white-ass America. Hawk Newsom, president of the Black Lives Matter New York, told Newsweek. However, if you have people who are fighting for their most basic fucking human rights to live, they will be condemned. You see? This is who they are. It's not shit you're gonna ever tell me about these goddamn people. Not a damn thing. Nothing. 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 Because everything that I know is what they have shown and continue to show. So I'm not just pulling this out of my ass and making up some leprechaun's brew or some shit. You understand me? I'm over it. Look, there they are turning over a damn car and all of it. Look at that. I don't see nobody black. And if you see anybody black, they just standing back going, look at these fucked up ass white people. Look. Where's the law at, everybody? Where's the gas containers being shot in? Huh? Maybe it's happening, I just don't see it on my screen. Maybe something's wrong with my vision. I'm sure there's gas canisters being shot in. I'm sure that's happening. Oh, I love this. Did you see all those riot gear decked out police spraying rubber bullets into the Philly crowd during the Super Bowl win celebration? No, but they were tearing the city apart. Why were the police so passive? Social media, when they see people of color riot over police injustice, look how stupid those people are. Same people looking at Philly getting traffic lights ripped down after the Super Bowl. Dude, that's so awesome. Huh? That's an excellent one. When they see people of color riot over police injustice, they say, look how stupid those people are. Same people looking at fucking white motherfuckers ripping down traffic lights and shit say, dude, that's so awesome. Okay, I get it. When white people riot because their team won the Super Bowl, it's okay. But when we take a knee because police are murdering our ass, it's not okay. You see? It's not ever shit you're going to tell me about these people. The white man is the devil on the earth. That's what my years on the earth have informed me. And this is my fucking report. Whenever I speak. I'm never going to acquiesce and join that language of fiction. The moment you do that, you lose your soul. And I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. This one I wanted to bring because here you have Jim Jones is fired up over alleged racial profiling incident. You see? It's every day, everybody. It's the bitch next door. It's the professor in your class. It's the fucking gym. It's their media. It's anything you want to name. It's the airline pilot. It's the fucking flight attendant. Anything you name. Anything you name. Anything. So don't give me that there's fucking good white people. There is not. Because there can't be. You understand? You don't see a roach in your living room and then in your bathroom and one crawls across your bed and oh my god, one is in your car. Oh my god, it's another one at your job. One is coming out of your shoe. Oh my god, it's coming out of the fucking medicine cabinet. There it is in the kitchen. At some point you go, I have roaches. There's an infestation going on. Everywhere you look. You see? So this was his tirade.
For me asking for a charger in LA Fitness. I have yet said anything to anyone. I haven't raised my voice to anyone. I haven't did anything to anyone. So right now I feel like I'm being profiled in LA Fitness.
And look, he's standing back there with that little grin. Again, teeth have to go to the back of spinal cords. You see? They obviously don't know who he is. Look.
I am the victim.
Look, so what are you saying? You're the victim? You see, when they come out with little snide remarks like that, like discounting your shit, oh, it's time to crack up, homie.
So tell me what I did, since you're talking so much. Tell me what I did.
See, when he addressed him directly, he goes, tell me what I did since you talking so much. That's a direct challenge. You see his whole fucking tone changed. You see? Gone are the days of Dr. King and that fucking love your enemy and be peaceful bullshit. Fuck that. Like Malcolm said, we are nonviolent with anybody that's nonviolent with us, but we are not nonviolent with those that are not nonviolent against us. You understand? And we take this as an act of violence. You don't ever get a chance to discount our shit. Just like they're saying now, everywhere I turn in the media, on every show, on everything, everybody has to make sure they say, well, we always make sure we absolutely believe women. We make sure we absolutely believe women. Yeah, so you absolutely believe our shit because our shit has been going on longer than even the fucking woman's bullshit. As a collective, do you understand me? Everybody else is allowed to have legitimate shit, but the biggest fucking victim ever known to humanity and still being victimized by this white devil is us. And no matter from the smallest thing to the biggest thing, they want to try and deny your legitimate claim. And this is why they're giving him such even a cavalier response. I don't know why this video isn't of him fucking tearing their heads off. I don't know why that's not the video.
Tell me what I did since you was talking so much. You saw me flip the manager, or you just trying to stick up for the manager? You on camera. You good. So now they have cameras here, so let's see what the cameras say. You heard? This is LA Fitness profiling at its best. So I'm in LA Fitness. I'm in LA Fitness, and I try to get a charger, and they trying to kick me out and terminate me. The lady lied on me. Said she said that I gave her the middle finger in LA Fitness. She said I gave her the middle finger in LA Fitness, and then she tried to tell me that I'm getting terminated for me asking for a charger in LA Fitness. I have yet said anything to anyone. I haven't raised my voice to anyone. I haven't did anything to anyone. So right now I feel like I'm being profiled in LA Fitness.
See this little fuck? I'm telling you, look, my days of nonviolence are over, homie. Over. None of that shit is going to be allowed for the Jedi. Period. It's never been allowed. You understand me? But it's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. Anybody steps to me, there's going to be fucking consequences. I don't give a fuck what they look like or what their fucking position is in the goddamn society. Period. I have a no white devil policy. You don't get to disrespect me. You don't get a chance to even look at me wrong. You understand me? Period. You'll address me as the king I am, or you will not say a fucking thing to me. Period. So there it is. Jim Jones. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, I could do another 50 of these every single day. I could do, and they would be brand new. This is an epidemic. It's an epidemic, but it's happening because we're not having the proper response. We are allowing it. As I always tell you, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow. What you allow. If they know that to say anything derogatory to an African man is going to mean a trip to the hospital, they won't say shit. I promise you. He's back there with his little cavalier ass fucking fake ass grin and shit. Oh my God, I can't. Anyway, we're here to talk about Idris. So I will tell you that I was very nervous when I started hearing word that Idris had proposed to his girlfriend. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Because I didn't know what she looked like. I didn't know who she was. I didn't even know. I didn't even know he had a girlfriend, quite frankly. Because I think the last thing I heard was that Idris was single because, you know, Lonnie Love is always crushing on him on that talk show, The Real, you know. And like, that's her dude. And everything. I was also salty about the fact that the last movie that he did that I saw promos for was him and some white bitch stranded someplace. That was predictable, you see, because everything that they present to you now is interracial. I'm also working on another long form video about that for you guys. That will be far exceeding the one that I did before on the other channel. I need to really hammer that point into people's face and say, look at this. Something is definitely going on. You understand? So anyways, so I was really nervous because I'm like, here we go. Here we go. You know, because white heifers are even saying out loud on TV how sexy Idris Elba is and all this and this, you know. And so when I just heard that Idris had proposed, I'm like, here we go. It's going to be a white heifer. And, you know, at the very least, I've got to call my nephew and have a 3-hour talk about that just as a reminder, you know. But I was pleasantly relieved when I saw this sister. I said, glory be to the Most High, the Divine. Ugh. Oh my God. I don't know who she is. I don't know what her claim to fame is, but we're going to find out. And he proposed to her. And I love also that this even exists. That, well, you have to go back. That it exists of this brother on his knees for a black queen. You see, let that image go around the world. Yes. 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 We love this, everybody. We love this. Alright. But alas, smitten Idris Elba, 45, is, I thought he was 49, somebody said. Wait, let me ask the white heifer. How old is Idris Elba?
Idris Elba is 45 years old.
Okay, I guess he's 45, fine. Alright. Smitten, and can I just also say, before I ever get into this, that I'm also glad we need somebody else, but at least we have Idris now, because even as a brother, I'm sick and tired of Denzel being held up as the ultimate whatever. You understand? I met Denzel years back, and I was struck by he wasn't as tall as I thought he was. And he wasn't as broad as I thought he was, you know. He was handsome. I'm not going to hate on him. But anyway, so I had the opportunity to meet Denzel. And, you know, it's just like that's, and I'm sick of even having to hear our women say, girl, Denzel, Denzel. You know, like, let there be another list of names. You feel me? Just, you know. So, anyway, is seen getting down on bended knee. Understand? I thought we heard Boys to Men in the background too. I thought we heard that. I think we heard that. So I'm saying we have to play that back. So I'm saying to propose to beauty queen girlfriend Sabrina Dorr, who's 29, after insisting he could never marry again following his second divorce. Alright, and of course they're gonna, now, they don't bitch about all these white actors out there dating 6-year-old bitches, you see, but let's expect a dust up over him being 45 and her being 29, you see, because a 45-year-old African man is nowhere as old and crusty and antiquitous as a 45-year-old white man. Let us be clear about that. Idris is now engaged to his beautiful queen girlfriend, or his beauty queen girlfriend. The handsome actor, 45, was seen getting down on bended knee to pop the question to Sabrina on Friday evening ahead of screening of his latest film, Yardi at Rico's Cinema, Dalston. The Luther star, who claimed marriage was off the cards just 6 months ago after 2 divorces, couldn't contain his joy for the special moment as his emotional other half said yes. And there they are. Clearly taken by surprise, Sabrina was seen emotionally holding her hands up to her face while Idris popped up to give her a warm hug. After accepting the proposal, the smitten pair leant in for a passionate kiss before he popped the ring on her finger. Yes, we love it. We love it. We love it. So, unfortunate for the ladies, he's off the market, but fortunate for all of us as a culture, is not a white heifer. Glory be to the Most High. This is the Jedi.